In this video, I have a scrapbook decoration idea for your loved ones. We use some vellum and circles to preserve your memories. So watch this video for more mini album page ideas and scrap along with me. If we just met, my name is Monia and I'm owner of Digidesignresort, and I'm doing this now for 12 long years. Scrapbooking has been for me an amazing journey because I met people from all over the world. And it's not just about memory preserving, but also about that community. And that is why I'm showing you different kind of layouts and helping you to preserve your beautiful memories. For this scrapbooking layout and the entire mini book collection, I'm using the It's a Boy's World scrapbooking kit. But don't worry, you don't have to resize all the elements and papers. You will find a link below this video, and I have already done all that for you, so you can start right away. So before we get started, please subscribe to our channel, click the little bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video, and hit the like button. And now let's get started with the scrapbooking. So welcome to another video from our mini book, and you see we have already created a lot of different layouts for this mini book, and you can find them all here on our channel. But today I want to show you something really special, and that is some circles which are coming here over the edges, and between the circles we add a vellum here, so the images are kind of hidden but not completely. They shine through, and you can write something or glue something or put something on the vellum itself. So I hope it will look good. At least that is what I expected. But for now we start with the circle. So I just leave the images as they are. We are going to rearrange them later, or maybe we change them, I don't know yet. So we see. The first thing I need to know what size the circle has to be. And I think it will be about 7 centimeters. The whole thing is about 15. So 7 centimeters will be more or less a half, so I can put them from here to there. And yeah, then I guess it looks good, I hope. So and for that we are going to use the We Are Memories circle trimmer once again, and I'm going to put that aside. And what I need to do now is I need to set the size of my circle trimmer here, and see how big this should become. So, you know, as I said, it's here, it's inch, so I have 3 and 3.5. 3, I think 3 is enough. So we are going with 3 because I need to really then measure it correctly. But it doesn't matter really if you have 7 centimeters or 3 inch or something like that. It's okay. What I need to do now is I have a paper, and I have in this case a black paper, and we are going to cut 3 circles from this paper. Be careful. I think the only disadvantage this circle thing has is that when I press it down, I punch holes here into the thing. So, you know, that's not really helpful when I need more than one circle here for my paper. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that, and you hear these are now punched. Okay, so the first perfect hole, at least that's great. So, and you see already that will work. Now I need the second one, and now it gets a bit difficult because I need to put it where is no hole. I personally hate these wasted paper, but okay. Since we are working with printable scrapbooking kits, It's not such a big deal because we can always print them again, but still. Okay, and a third one. So you see now my paper looks like a cheese. It has a lot of holes here everywhere, and you can hardly use the rest of the paper, but okay. So that's a disadvantage of this thing, but beside that we have 3 perfect circles, which is cool. So okay, this can go now, and now we are going to put the circles here into the book. But before I do that, I want to cut them half, or not cut, I want to fold them half. Why? So I can really fold it over the edges here. And don't forget, when you do something like that, you also have them on the other side, so you need to include them into the layout on the other side. So keep that in mind when you do something like that. It can look good, it doesn't matter, but you know, just keep it in mind so you are not surprised when you turn your pages around. So once again, going to measure it. And you see it's 7.5 centimeters. As I said, it's inch, so it's a little bit different from what I wanted, but it's okay. So what I need to do now is I'm going to fold it in the half of the whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to fold it a little bit because you can hardly measure that in centimeters. It's a bit difficult. So I'm just making here a little, just a little trick, so that I have it where I want it. Okay, so now it's folded. I'm going to cut that around, and you see that's pretty nice. And this is what I'm going to flap around the paper. So I'm doing that for all 3 circles. Again, I just punch it a little bit, and then I can also do it from the other side. So I have the fold on the inside. It's also good. And it's a bit tricky, you need to be careful because otherwise it gets hardly out of the center. So okay, flipped around, and the third one, please. Okay, flipping once again, and okay, that's how it looks now. I have the 3 flipped circles. So next step, I'm going to use my book once again, and now I'm going to put them around here. And you know what I want actually is I want to write stories. It's all about memory planning, so we need some stories, and this is why I'm going to add some lines here on the other side of the circle here, and yeah, then we can write something on them. And later, when the images are there and the decoration is there, you can pull it up and you see something has been written here. It's pretty nice. Otherwise, you know, your stories will get forgotten, so it's always good to remember them and to write them down. So that is how it will look. And then, as I said, the vellum, just giving you heads up so you know what I'm going to do. This is how it will look, and we decorate it here and of course on the inside. So first thing, I need to add my lines here. They don't have to be 100%, and it doesn't have to be, you know, strictly about 5 millimeters or 2 millimeters or whatever. It doesn't matter really. But I'm going to make some dots anyway, so it's easier for me to set the lines. You see, you better just draw your lines without making dots easier. And most probably it looks better. So what I can do, I can use my micron fine liner and go over it. But I'm going to leave it like that because I like the idea to have not 100% the lines and rub them off later. So next step, I'm going to add some glue here. So what you can do now to have it really in the middle is to measure once again. Don't press it down or you might have a problem. It's not 100%, but that's okay. So you see now that's how it looks on the other side, and you need to include that into your layout later. Okay, so now you have some space to write on later. You can also put, some embellishments in, it's up to you. But just in case, most probably I want to have something to write on. So next thing is my vellum. And I needed to cover the whole page, so I think I'm going to just cut it half. And now I guess I need to cut off a bit of the edges. We see. Let me just check. No, it fits perfectly. Okay. So next thing is I need to glue it here on the edge. There are several options, whether I can do it with a piece of washi tape or I just do it with my tape here, my adhesive, and then just pull it over. I guess I'm going to do that for now and maybe later decide if I want to add some washi tape or not. So what I do now is I use the paper trimmer and just fold 1 centimeter. Now you see what happened. You need to be careful with that or it just cuts off. So it's just a folder and still cut off. So now I have two options. I whether use that one still, although it's missing 1 centimeter, or I use the other one. I guess I'm going to use the other one. So now I will just fold it manually. I can use a bone folder. It doesn't do anything to the vellum. Okay, so far so good. And now we're starting to decorate the whole thing. So that's a fun part now. Now we have the basics done. And you know, you can also write something here on it, which is pretty nice, I think, with some golden marker or something. It might look really nice because it shines a little through, as you can see, but it's totally up to you. I want a little bit of space between these two photos, so I'm going to cut it off a little bit on the left side. Okay, so now we're going to we are adding some stripes. I thought I'm going to add some stripes under the picture and maybe here a little one and here on the bottom before we start decorating. And I also got some golden stamp color here, and I also have some lovely stamps here from Heidi's Web, and this is what I'm going to use here on the front. I just want to get the layout done because I'm a little bit worried that it smears. It has to dry maybe, so we are going to do that at a later time. So I start by adding some glue to my stripe here. So you can see that here is by purpose. That's what I want. I don't want it to be too straight. So I'm now cutting one stripe for this side and here something on top and bottom. Okay, so now we are going to add some of these little things. And for that I better use normal strong glue. Okay, that's it for now. Now we need to decorate the paper here, and you see it shines through a little bit. That's how it will look. So I'm using now my stamp, and what I want to say is, of course, I heart you, and I also want to use the stars. Okay, so now you see a bit of gold, and now what we can do is we add some more embellishments at this point, or maybe even a picture. Let's try it. Okay, I think I'll leave it as it is. That's it. That's how our layout looks. So this is how it closes, and this is how it looks when it's open. Yeah, we could decorate more, but I'm going to leave it as it is, and now I would like to tell some stories.